Hello, everyone. This is Brother Darrick Tucker, one of the board members of Rhinos Nation. We got another one of our board members on the phone on our call, Taurus Pointer. I appreciate some of our, matter of fact, everybody on our call this evening are members. We are having a Rhinos Nation regular scheduled meeting. You do not have to be a member to be in our affiliate program, which we're going to be speaking on this evening. And our affiliate program is an investment program. So you do not have to be a Rhinos Nation member if you do not wish to be that. So if someone calls and says, well, you know, I don't want to be part of a membership and whatever, that's fine. They don't have to do that to be in the affiliate program. There are a lot of more benefits for actually signing up for the membership, but it is not required. Well, it's not mandated. We make sure it's an option. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a short prayer. Please going to ask everybody to do me a favor to sign in the chat room area. If you have not done that at this time, please do that now. If you have not signed in the chat room area, again, if you are not driving, let me put some emphasis on that. If you are not driving, please do not be texting and driving while you're doing it. But if you're stable or situated somewhere, please do a favor and sign in the chat room area. Just go, if you're on the phone, just click on the chat room, slide over and sign in, put your name in there. I appreciate it. Hello, Gladys. Appreciate it. Stephanie, everybody's here. Let's get started.
Hello.
We're going to go. Well, everybody. Okay, so at this short period of time, hey, Queen, short period of time, everybody mute your phones, and then we're going to go to a short prayer. And then after that, if you wish to unmute, if you don't have any noise in the background, you can do that as well. Today is the 5th of June. It is of 2025. It is 7 minutes after 7 o'clock p.m. I appreciate everybody for actually being on our call. We have been gone for a while because I have been sick most of all of May. Matter of fact, right after the first week of May, I was sick all the way up to June. So we have been away for a while on meetings. One thing we're going to be doing is working on getting people to come in and be able to do the meetings without me being here. Again, I've been stressing that for many years. We got to get people that's going to be able to run some things because there's going to be times where I'm not going to be able to make it, but we don't want to slow down. What we're doing right now is going to be very important for us on a financial level. So we're going to make sure we got to some stage and we're going to go right to our prayer. We're going to be talking about the financial level. That's today. We want to get you to where you can be financially sound. We want to make sure that we work on finance, but finance is not more important than power. We're going to be working on actually getting to that stage. We're not going to cover basically that tonight, but we want to make sure y'all understand being part of Rhinos Nation is where the power comes in. So it helps to have it because a lot of people got money, but they don't have any power. Okay, so let's go to our Father in prayer and then we'll get started. Father God Almighty, thank you again for another blessed day. Please continue to bless us. We strive to do everything decent order. Please continue to bless us as we do everything we can to keep support one another as a team, work together as a team, and be there for one another. Continue to bless us that we do everything we can to make it as easy as possible for us to get understanding and to do what's right by one another and actually help our people, not only here in the United States, but worldwide, Father. We are reaching out to a lot of our users overseas. We appreciate our brothers and sisters that are helping us get that done. We want to make sure that we are definitely quality or decent role models for everybody, not only here, but everywhere around the world. Take the blessings in our meeting, Father, and everything we do in decent order. In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, we do so pray. Amen. I want to thank you all for coming, but as I pull up our deal, I want to make sure you all do. Let me go to our agenda first. Let me stop saying all as well. Let's pull up our agenda first. And what I want you all to do is take it. It's just a simple thing. It's not much to it. When I do the agenda, it's just so I can just keep track of things, where you all can see just the overall scope of what we're going to be just discussing this evening. We are, again, speaking about the Rhinos Nation Affiliate Investment Program. You do not have to be a member to actually join our affiliate program. It is an easy step. It doesn't take much to it at all. And there's a lot of financial benefits to it. And I say a lot, I mean there's a lot. So we're going to go through that. It's not going to take long. I can get it done in basically 10 to 15 minutes at the most. Now, what I'm going to do is ask everybody to hold their questions or concerns as we go to the end. Write them down if you need to do that. because I want to make sure I stay on time. I still say in our deal, it is a short meeting. Once we get that done, once I get through the meeting, I will open up for Q&A sessions. So that means that if you have any questions, make sure you be able to ask. I will make sure I ask because we do want to actually ask questions. This is our first meeting in a long time. This is our first meeting overall for our affiliate investment program, so it is new. And I know people are gonna have questions. We've been working on it for the last almost, I think it's been about 3 days since we actually started working on this affiliate program. And it is very, when I say nice, it is very, very nice. So what we're gonna be discussing is a few easy steps on how we make it work. We're going to talk about the benefits and bonuses. We're going to talk about what we just said about you do not have to be a member. As you see on number 3, you do not have to be a member to be a part of our affiliate investment program. This is an investment program. You might want to say investment club, however you want to put it. And Rhinos Nation is doing this to do what? Help our people become what? More financially sound. That's it in a nutshell. Again, it don't take long to go through this. So we're going to actually go in and ask some questions, but I want to show you all where we set up from the investment club. We are actually doing business with a company that is actually the investment company that's got their own platform. So the platform we're using is called DSJ Exchange. You should see that on your screen right now. That's where you come in to register. Now, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to show you what they do, and we're going to make sure that everybody you invite, please send them we got a link that goes out that we got from the company that we're actually partnering with, which is the overall company is Building More Wealth, but the sub company they're doing this is called the Memphis Showcase. So when you see the Memphis Showcase on there, you know that's part of the team that we're teaming with to do that. Now, they're the ones that's going to be actually putting money into your account, giving you cash. Now, you can actually have it one or two ways. You can have them where they can put the money directly into your cash. That means that you're going to give them the QR code and they're going to deposit, but they can't take money out. It's just like a bank account. If Taurus give me his bank account information, like it's a check, I can go and deposit money in his account, but I can't go back up there at any time and say, you know what, I want to take money out of this account. You can't do that. You can actually put money into an account, but you can't take money out of the account. So make sure everybody understand that. We, Rhinos Nation, do not have control over your back office. This is your individual wallet back office to DSJ Exchange. We have no control of it whatsoever. Once we get you set up, that is your own personal wallet. Please make sure everybody understand that's your personal wallet. We will not have your password. That is yours to have. Please make sure it's simple that you get, something that you can remember, write it down, whatever. But please don't call us for it because we will not know it. So the first thing you do is, what's going to happen is, you're going to see this is, once we talked about the registration, when we go to PowerPoint, this is how it's going to look. So when it comes in, when you get that link from whoever's sponsoring you, they're going to send you the link. You click on the link, it's going to come up and going to say register at the top, as you see here. And it's going to already be on email. Now you can click on mobile phone. I have never used that. I don't know anybody else that's used it. Just keep it simple, email. So first thing you're going to do is please enter your email. Just put in the email address you want to use. Some people got more than one. Please pick one that you know you use that is not going to be a problem people have. As soon as you put that in, the next thing you're going to do is where it says please enter verification code, you're actually going to click on that word right here where it says obtain. Click on that button. And what it's going to do is actually hold on, let me make sure I got this clicked on my. This is what's going to happen. It's going to pull this up where it says, please enter the code below. So you see right here, in this code, it says 2x77 =. So it's kind of scrambled because what it's doing is supposedly it's making like a security code where it's making sure that the computer is not actually doing it. A human being is actually putting this in. Okay, now what you're going to do is please enter the code below. You're going to take that code and you're going to put it right here where it said verification code. Okay, then you're going to click confirm. And when you click confirm, this is what's going to show up. You're going to put your number in there, 2x77 =, and click on confirm. And then it's going to send it directly to your email address that you put in there. Okay, make sure you understand it. It's going to send it to your email address. So it's going to, and then obtain is going to go like, I think it's going to drop to 60 seconds, then it's going to come to 59, 58. So it's doing the countdown. So it's actually say, okay, well, you don't have all day. We're going to send it to your email address you just gave us. You got 60 seconds to come back in here, put your password in, and hit register. And then now, if you don't do it in time, it's going to cancel it automatically, and you got to do it again, put another, you got to click on the obtain and put the other code in. So you go right to your email address. It doesn't take long. I actually signed up 3 people today, personally. I had some more people that were signed up from some of the other team. That was great. You put your verification code here from your email. You come in and put your email, your password in here once. Then you come in here and put it in again. They want to make sure you don't forget, because some people already made mistakes. Like, oh, because they don't have the little eyeglass over here where you can see if you put it in. So please be careful. You're putting in the right email address. All right. Then when you do that, click on register. When you register, it should actually give you the deal that, okay, you have registered. It is good. Now what you're going to do, you should see this. This is going to be your personal wallet back office to DSJ. You see that at the top? DSJ Exchange. This is the company that's going to be taking care of actually doing the work. You do not have to come in here. As you see at the bottom, DOT, LTC. These are the companies that they're actually doing business with, or currencies they're doing business with, like crypto, or if they may be doing gold. They're going to do all the investing for us. We don't have to learn PIPs. I'm not going to even go through all of that to try to educate you. I've actually taught people how to actually do investments. This is not that what you need to do. You don't have to worry about that at all. So if you don't understand how investment work, don't be worried. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm sorry. You don't have to worry about that whatsoever. That is not your concern whatsoever about trying to learn if you understand PIPs. All you want to do is they're supposed to be able to give us a code to link to whichever one they're doing. They're going to do it twice a day. Let me say it again. They're going to give you the information twice a day. Once we put the first $100 deposit into your account, right away they're going to start doing it twice a day that you'll be able to get. Now, they already doing it. We just don't have it. Once we put that $100 in there, we'll be getting that as well. Well, twice a day at 12 noon, and I get that from Darren. I don't know if it's Central Time or Eastern or whatever, so I'm going to find out. When I do, I'll let everybody know. So at 12 noon and at 6 p.m., every day, 7 days a week, they will be putting that out there for that investment, so you can actually get what? Get 1% every single transaction. They do the transactions twice a day, so that's 2% a day. Keep that in mind, and don't worry about trying to remember. I'm going to show you that on the PowerPoint. So this is what you're on the on your presentation. Now, what you're going to do now is you in your back office, the little silhouette person at the top on the left-hand side, you're going to click there, and it's going to actually bring you here. You'll be able to see your email address that you registered. You'll see your ID number here. This is your ID number. For people that, if anybody want to put money in your account, they're going to need that ID number. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is click right here where it says share with friends. We'll go through the rest of this later, the settings and security and all that. Right now, we just want to get you set up. Click on where it says share with your friends, and it's going to actually pull this up. You'll see your own personal QR code. You'll have your invitation code here, but this is what you want right here. My invitation code link. Make sure everybody get this code link. You want to click right here on the box where you got the paper seal on the side. It's going to say copy successful. You're going to take that, and every time the 3 people that you are inviting, that you are sponsoring, that you are paying it forward to, those are the only 3 people you're going to send that link to. Let me say that again. You only send that link to the 3 people that's going to be on your top line. Everybody required to bring in to actually pay it forward for 3 people. You don't get in here by just following in and find out who we are. You have to be sponsored by someone. Everybody come in has to be sponsored. We're asking everybody to come in. If they follow the script, we can help you get there real easy and show you how you can actually make that $7,500 cash. Again, let me say it again, $7,500 cash, and we're going to show you how quick you can make it and how beneficial it can be for you. So please do that. Once you do that, you are registered. You already registered, but don't send a code out link to anybody until you get ready to have your 3. Now, what's going to happen here, you're going to make sure they actually are registered. I mean, they already paid their money before you send the code in. Don't send the code if these people are not ready. Only bring in people that are ready to go. All right, so let me go here. Let me go to the PowerPoint presentation. Again, if you got questions, please hold those questions. Make sure you have them because we want to make sure if you have a question, we want to answer it tonight. All right, now, this is moving pretty good. All right, so the first thing we let everybody know is we said even in the presentation, as we said on the deal was coming in from DSJ. DSJ is the investment company. Build More Wealth and their company that's underneath them, the Memphis Showcase, that's the company that's going to be paying it forward for you to actually put cash in your wallet. Okay, the money is coming from the Memphis Showcase. The investment interest, the return on investment is coming from DSJ. All right, so that's how it's set up. Now we're going to do this is our strategy that I worked out with dealing with Building More Wealth. They got their own group, how they doing things. I wanted to actually take it and critique it where it makes sense to us and it's easy. They're working on a plan where they're helping people to actually do it in 3 days. Darren is a fantastic guy when it comes to actually recruiting people, but everybody's not on this level. It's not a knock on anybody, but everybody can't do what Darren does. It's just like right now, if Taurus works on computers. Everybody can't work on computers. Taurus can wake up or go to sleep and still be able to do computers. We can't do that because that's not our lane. So when Darren said we can do it in 3 days, that's good for people that can do that, but everybody's not there. So what I did was actually worked out a deal that he got this laid out and critiqued it for us to be able to do it in 10 days. And I know some people say, oh, Tucker, I don't know if we can do it in 10 days. Let me show you how simple it is. So let's do this. Pay it forward investment strategy. This is Black people supporting one another. We're going to do it at 1 day at a time at one lane. Financial investment strategy, and we always talk about 24 hours every day because that's where it is. It's 24 hours in a day. So right now, as we just told you, now DSJ is about 3.5 years old. They got a 98% accuracy rate. I mean, they're pretty good at what they do. Matter of fact, almost excellent. And they're going to be giving us a 1% per investment twice a day. However much money, if you got $100 in there, if you got 100,000, you got $1 million in there, whatever it is, it's going to be a 1% return twice a day into your account. Okay, that's what they're doing. So here's the first a few questions I want you to not only you to ask yourself, but also to be able to ask people you're talking to, your first 3. Who here understand how money works? The next question is, who here has money working for you? I want these to be real. I want you to be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell us, but who has money working for you? Right now, who here has a 700 plus credit score? Who here makes $7,500 a month? How about every 2 months? Do you make $7,500 every 2 months? Now, that means that you're living over medium income because medium income is around about $2,500 a month. That's your medium income. You're basically making around about $10 an hour, and that's before taxes. So that's $7,500 is a lot. So even if you were making $2,500 a month, you're not making it in 2 months. Even if you were making $3,000 a month, you're not making it in 2 months. Let's show you what we're doing to help you do this. So if you answer no to any of those questions, let's see what we can do to help you here at Rhinos Nation with our financial investment strategy. How about if we can do this? If we can show you how we can put $7,500 into your account in 10 days. $7,500 in your account in 10 days. You may ask yourself, ask us, how can we do that? Let's do this. The first thing I want you to do with everybody you talk to is make sure they have an open mind, be patient, and do what? Follow the script. Please. We work diligently on getting this done. I've been doing it for years on putting programs together and helping businesses and crunch numbers. I ask people to do some simple things. Be respectful. Don't be chaotic. Don't cause confusions. And actually do what? Follow the simple instructions. I don't ever tell you something I don't believe you can't do. But what I tell you to do is always be honest with us and with the team. Even as members, even as people coming affiliate. If you start doing things that I think that's back way, or you're being corrupt, or and I just was talking to HL, he was talking about there was a snake, and it was him and his brothers out there, a 2-legged snake. I mean, they was out there trying to steal his customers. That stuff irritates me. If you got somebody that you brought to Rhinos Nation, that's part of your team. Don't take somebody that's not part of your team and add them to your team. That's disrespectful. One of the things I do all the time, even though I'm forming Rhinos Nation, the first thing I do is I'll ask somebody, I say, hey, if you got somebody on your team, if you're not going to go for it, you be okay for me to put them over here. If I can do that, and I'm a board member, I expect everybody on my team to be respectful. Remember, that's why I first golden rules. You have to have respect. If you don't have respect, this is not the place for you. We will help you build a team. We're going to do this as a group. Please follow the script. All right, now here's the script we're working with. Watch the investment company video. It's all of 2 minutes. It's not a lot of information to it. It's not much you can get in 2 minutes. And they're not talking about our plan. They're going to tell you about them in 2 minutes. It's a nice little video. It's 2 minutes. We are the DSJ. We do such and such, whatever. It's 2 minutes. That's it. Okay, watch that so you can actually know that's the company we're dealing with when it comes to an investment. We want to make sure you're paying it for the 3 people, so you're going to have it. Whoever you bring in. So right now, if Clayton comes in, HL comes in, or whoever comes in, you're inviting them to come in because you are going to sponsor 3 people. Number 3, we're sponsoring 3 people. We're paying it forward. It's $10 a piece. If you can invest $30 to help 3 other people become financially sound, this is not the place for you if we're going to give you $7,500 plus. And we're looking at getting it to you in 10 days. Now, if you can't get that working 40 hours a week plus and working 30 days a month and then work another 30 days a month and still can't bring in 7,500, I behoove you, you would think, if I put in $30, can I work 10 days? And they're just saying it, 10 days, is it a good deal to make $7,500 all day, every day? But here's the key thing. We're not even asking you to work 10 days. We're just saying you're getting the money in 10 days. We're going to show you how long you're going to work. You're going to sponsor your 3 people by paying it forward. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to go in and say, you know what? I'm going to send that $30. You send the money directly to the Memphis Showcase. Do not send the money to Rhinos Nation. We don't collect a dime of your registration money. Not one single penny comes to Rhinos Nation. Send it directly to the link that you get to whoever sponsoring you. It's going to be right there with the video. And then at the bottom of that text message, you're going to see where it said, this is where you make your payment to PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account. If you do that, fine. They're going to own that deal. It's going to say that you can actually use Zelle. Is it Zoom or something of that nature? Not Zoom, but it's Vroom or something. And you can also use a credit card or debit card. So you can click on any one of those and make your payment. So what you'll be doing is paying $30 to pay it for 3 people. You can get that done, move on. Then make sure you send a copy. Now, what I need you to do, we just found out, because keep the chaos down, don't just have them send a copy to the sponsor. So if you sponsor somebody, make sure they send a copy to you and a copy to Rhinos Nation. Why? Because we want to make sure the people that's actually getting in here that's paying, they're doing what? They're getting the credit. I accidentally hit that. Somehow my computer's acting up. Please forgive me. It's moving on me, so I don't know what's going on. I apologize, my computer. Okay, so please do this. You want to make sure everybody you're bringing in sends out 2 copies. One to the person that's sponsored. Say if Gladys comes in, Gladys got her 3. Gladys gonna have Jim, Bob, and Sally, just using as an example. They're gonna actually sponsor their 3, all 3 of them, and they're gonna send a copy of their receipt. But if they did it on the phone, they're just gonna do a screenshot and send a copy to Gladys. And then also they're gonna make sure they send a copy to Rhinos Nation. Why? We want to make sure everybody's getting the credit they're supposed to have. If you don't do it, we don't know who's paying and where they are and how they got in. Because again, it's like a third party deal. We don't get the money, so we don't know where who paid. We're not putting the money in your investment, so we don't know how you're getting it. We don't know when you're getting it. So the only way we know that you're actually doing what you're supposed to do, you send us a copy of your receipt so we know you in there on the team. And we're going to show you the layout of the team. And also, then you're just going to make sure you go out and say, okay, well, I'm going to recruit 3 people. But you want to recruit 3 people, this is what you want to do. Go get you 3 people that's going to actually do the same thing. We're going to do what I call a watch, rinse, and repeat. You're going to come in. You already been sponsored somebody. Gladys got sponsored somebody. She came in. She's going to go out and sponsor 3 more. She's going to ask her 3 people, look, I'm looking at you coming in, Jill. It could be a mom or dad or brother or sister or cousins or some of our sororities or people with fraternity brother or somebody at your job. It doesn't matter. You looking for 3 people to actually do what? Do the same thing. They can invest $30 to help somebody else become financially sound, and is willing to put in 1 day to actually do what? Earn $7,500. And I did say 1 day on purpose. So this is the format. So we're going to use Gladys as an example. So Gladys is already in. Gladys came in, she was actually in, so we're looking at everybody coming in to being sponsored. So you were sponsored by somebody, so that's you here. That's when you first come in. When you first come in, now we're going to be asking Gladys, Taurus, Clayton, everybody's in to do what? Let's do 24 hours and do this. This is important. 24 hours, find you 3 people to pay it for. So the first thing you're going to do is going to drop your $30 in there and send it to that link, to that PayPal. That money goes right to the Memphis Showcase. You're going to actually see it on there. When you click on PayPal, you're going to say, go on the Memphis Showcase. That money goes to them. It's not Rhinos Nation. So you're going to send that $30 to them. That's first. So that's 3 people you just you just paid for to actually do what? Pay it forward. Now, what Gladys, HL, and Tar is going to do is think of 3 people out of all the people they know over the years and say, okay, how many people can actually those questions we just asked? How many people need credit report help? How many people actually understand how money works? How many people got money working for them? How many people can use an extra $7,500 plus and actually look at retirement? Somebody just told me today they're looking at retirement. This is a great way to retire. You got to think about how much money do you need to financially put in every single month that you can walk away from your job and not have to financially look back and say, man, I missed that job. Is it 3,000? Is it 4,000? Is it 5,000? We're going to show you how to get there. Now, once you do that, you have got your 3 people in, you qualify, your work is done. Gladys don't have to do any more work at this time. Her work is done, just that quick. That's day 1, her work is done. But Tucker, you said 10 days. I didn't say work 10 days. I said get to 7,500 in 10 days if you follow the script. So her work is done. Now what she's going to do is help assist her team, not do the work. She's going to assist her team in case Jill comes in and says, you know what, Gladys, I'm trying to get Bob in here, but I'm having a hard time getting him registered. Okay, not a problem. Let's see if we can walk him through. Okay, it takes less than about 15 seconds or a couple of or 1 or 2 minutes at the most to help them walk through. If they have some kind of problem, boom, you're done. Let's move on to the next person. Gladys is done for the night. She's done her part. Help assist your people. So that's what we're doing at day 2 now. Everybody, we're only looking at everybody come in and do one thing on day 1. Get your 3 people in 24 hours and qualify. Let me go back to day 1. This is all I want everybody to do is just get your 3 people in. Now, and I put down here, your work is done on purpose. Your work is done. You don't have to go out and recruit anybody else. Now, let me hook you up like Stephanie said earlier. I'm not saying you don't have anybody else you can actually recruit to help bring people in. I'm saying this is the mandatory is 3 people. It's mandatory to bring in your 3. You're mandatory to actually, you have to do what? Bring in and pay for 3 people. All right? But if you got 5 or 10 or whatever, that's fine. Put them somewhere. Help Jim out or your mom or your dad or build up. I got my mom in there. I'm putting people under her. I'm bringing in other people. I'm paying it for them. So you decide if you want to do extra work, that's fine. Help move your team along faster. But after day 1, your work is done. Now, here we go. Let's go to day 2. Day 2, you qualified. You're going to help the ones that you just brought in. You're going to help them qualify. When you help them qualify, now you actually at this point, you're getting what? The free financial class. You're getting that free financial class, which runs anywhere from $250 to $500. We got people that's already been on here. It's actually been to the class. Trust when I tell you that it's worth more than $10. And you didn't even pay the $10 because somebody paid that $10 for you. You paid $10 for 3 other people to get through there, so they didn't pay for it. That's paying it forward. Now, on day 2, this is what you also do. In that financial class, you get what? Help with the retirement plan, investments, goal setting, budgeting, and they also look at your credit. They don't do the credit report for you. They just actually look at it and they give you some information on how to actually make it better. Now, day 3, you're going to help people get to the deal where they can go to the financial class. When you get all 3 of your people to go to the financial class, you are now qualified to do what? On day 3, you're going to be able to do what? Go and get your deals where they're going to actually do the credit repair for you. They do the work for you. which can actually run you anywhere from $500 to $2,500 to get that done. Again, we got right here, you can assist your team, but you don't have to. But I will definitely assist my team so they can actually move along fast. That's just 3 days. Now, in 3 days, you done got in for free. You done help actually 3 other people get in. You done actually went to a financial class where you got that for free. Now in day 3, you're getting your credit repaired for free. You didn't pay for any of this stuff. You didn't pay for anything. You just assisting other people and it's helping you. Now in that credit deal, they're going to work on doing, this is what they work on, helping people get to a 730 plus credit score. I put an asterisk by there because I don't know if everybody can get there, but they're going to work on getting everybody to a 730 credit score. That's why we put it on there. Is your credit score up to 700 plus? If it's not, get in here. Look, this is for free. You just now saved over $1,000 on the financial class and the credit repair deal, and you didn't put a dime in it. Okay, day 4. Now you're gonna help people get their credit looked at. When you do that, your 3 get the credit level to day 3. You automatically move to day 4. On line 4, you're gonna receive your first $100. This is gonna be going for your investment wallet. This will come directly from the Memphis Showcase. The same company you gave $30 to, they're gonna send you $100. So at this point, when Gladys at day 4, Gladys is receiving $100 to put into her wallet. We're gonna walk her through it and show her how to put that money into her wallet. And that $100, once that $100 hits your wallet, remember we said it earlier? They're gonna be working on 1% at 12 noon and at 6 p.m. So that's 2% every day that they're gonna be working on to bring in for that $100. All right. Now, that $100, it's not a lot of money, but that's just the start. That's just day 4. So that $100 at 2%, that means that she's gonna actually make $2 a day, and $2 a day at $30. 30 days is $60. So she made $60 after 30 days for the $100. If it takes her more than 30 days to do more than $100. So we're looking at doing more than this. So let's go to day 5. Day 5, she did the same thing. Her team is moving along. So the people below her just went and got their first $100. Now Gladys has actually graduated to the $200. These are one-time investments. The $100 and the $200 from the Memphis Showcase, that's one-time investment going into your wallet, and then DSJ is going to take over and actually give you that 2% return every day on it. So now you got $200 in there plus the $100 you had in earlier. Then you're gonna move. Let's move along pretty fast. Now you're moving to day 6. We're giving you $300. I'm sorry, the Memphis Showcase giving you $300. Day 7, they're giving you 4. Day 8, they're giving you 5. Day 9, they're putting $1,000 in there, and day 10, they put in $5,000. When you add it up for those 10 days, we're talking about a total of $7,500 that the Memphis Showcase gave you, not off the interest. Leave the interest out for right now. In 10 days, Memphis Showcase gave you $7,500 for Gladys to do what? To be able to put that money into her investment wallet. So now Gladys is sitting in there with $7,500 in her wallet in 10 days. Gladys is happy as all get out because it's $7,500 sitting in her wallet. That's great, but let me show you now where DSJ is going to jump in and make that $7,500 even more money. Remember, 1% twice a day, so at $7,500, at 1% is $75. We're using basic math. 12 noon to 6 p.m. We're going to always remember those 2 times. 12 noon to 6 p.m. So that's $75 times 2, that's $150. That's your ROI, that means your return of your investment for those $7,500 for 30 days. Now, that's once a day. Now we're going to do that. We're going to multiply that 30 days at $150, that's $4,500. We're going to add that 45 to the 7,500, and we put attribute by it, but why? Because they're going to be doing it every day, so we just rounded it off to make it simple. There's 7,500 plus 4,500, that's going to equal up to 12,000. That's how you got to $12,000. So when Sandy got through with her $7,500, 30 days from that point, at 2% a day, in 30 days, now Sandy's sitting at $12,000 plus in her account. Now, Sandy can say, you know what? I know what? I'm going to teach this to everybody. Please, please pay attention to this. I help people with investments. I've been doing it for quite a few years. When I tell you to follow a script, please do that. It's not mandatory that you do certain things, But I am telling you, it behoove you to do things that, like, if Taurus told me to do certain stuff for my computer, he's the computer guy. Why would I not listen to Taurus? Taurus said, look, you can't leave that cord in all the time on that laptop. You know what? Taurus don't know what he's talking about. I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay, now if the computer go bad, I can't be mad at Taurus. Why? Because Taurus already told me not to do that. Taurus told me just don't lay it down in the chair because somebody might come and sit on it. I don't care what Taurus said. This is my house. I can do what I want to do with it. Then that's true. But when somebody sit on it, I can't call Taurus and be mad. Taurus, man, my daughter came in and sat on my computer and bought my computer up. Well, Tucker, I told you, what was it? I sat in the chair. Tucker, I told you, don't put that computer. I know you did, but I did what I want to do because it's my. See, now I can't debate that with Taurus because Taurus did his job. I'm doing my job right now. I'm telling everybody right now, and please pass it along, do not leave all of your eggs in this basket with DSJ. I've done that several times with other investment companies, and people are hard-headed. And then when the company lose money or they stop or whatever happened, and they did, Tucker, I can't believe all my money was lost. Well, why'd you leave it in there? Well, I just wanted to let it ride. It ain't my problem. I told you from the start, do not leave all your eggs in any one basket. You want to diversify your money as much as possible. Now, so we're using Gladys as an example. So Gladys said she just made $12,000. She got $12,000 in her account in that 30 days once she got to 75 in it. So you know what? I'm thinking about taking, I'm using that example. I'm thinking about taking $3,000 out because $3,000 can do a lot for me right now. It might not pay all my bills, but I can pay $2,000 and pay some bills and take another $1,000 of that and then put it somewhere else and invest it somewhere else. See, that's smart. Pay some bills and put some money somewhere in another investment. Now you got what? 2 baskets working and paying bills, and you didn't put a dime into this deal at all. Let's remember this. That $12,000 wasn't a dime of it from Gladys. Not a dime. She got in for free. Somebody sponsored her. She actually sponsored 3 other people. That's what her $30 went straight to there. That $30 went to Memphis Showcase, did not go to Rhinos Nation. She didn't put any money in. The Memphis Showcase put the money in her account. DSJ Exchange actually put the interest in there. That's how she actually built wealth. That's money working for you. That money is working for Gladys. Gladys is not working. After day 1, she is not working for her money. This is what they call passive income. Active income is when you active. You actually on the job. You out working. You're doing it 9 to 5, or you run the business. You got to put the time in. That's active. Passive income is you do a little work at the beginning and then let the money do the work from that point on for you. This is passive income. This is what we want everybody to be. Okay, so now we had $3,000 she took out. She had $9,000 left. Remember, when she started her 30 days, that was $7,500. Now she got $9,000 left in. She took out $3,000. Now we're going to take that same $9,000. Now they're going to actually still do the 1% every day. So that's 1% of $9,000 is $90 times 2 is $180. And we're going to do that, and we're going to do that times 30 days, going into another 30-day deal. Don't touch the money basically for 30 days. It's just a recommendation. I'm not telling you what to do, but I would definitely do everything I can to let it ride for at least 30 days. Then hit it in 30 days at $5,400 she just made off that $9,000. That $9,000 plus the $5,400 comes to $14,400 plus. It's going to be a little more than that because it's actually doing every day, not 30 days. So you take that $14,400 plus and say, you know what? I want to take out another $3,000. Do the same thing. I want to pay up a few bills and take another $1,000 and put it somewhere else. Maybe even in another account. Maybe not even in that same basket. Now I got 3 different baskets. I got DFJ, I got this deal, and I got something else. Maybe I invested in some gold. Maybe I invested in some property. Whatever she did, she got 3 different baskets, 3 different streams of income working for her. Now, why? She's got this deal going on, plus she paid $2,000 worth of bills, and she still got $11,400 left in. That was more than the $9,000 she had 30 days ago. So you take the $11,000 again, and we're not going to stretch it out. Again, 1% of $11,400 be $114 times 2, that's $228 for your return on investment. We take that time 30 days, that's $6,840. We actually add that to the $11,400 we already got in the kitty. That's going to equal up to over $18,240. I'm thinking right now Gladys is doing pretty good for not putting any money in, and she's now in 90 days. She got $18,240. She's already taken out $600 in the last 2 months. She's already paid some bills with that, and she put in 2 investments. Now, out of 18,400, let's say this. Now, Gladys said, you know what? I'm thinking about actually to give myself a raise. I'm going to take out a little more. I want to retire from my job. Right now, I know that if I make $4,000 or $3,000 or $3,500, I can walk away from my job and never have to financially look back. Remember we said that at the beginning. How much money would it take for you to actually walk away from a job and not have to financially look back at that job? Let's use Gladys Steele as an example. Gladys says it takes me $3,500. I'm gonna take $5,000 out of this $18,240. That's gonna leave me $13,240 to work on again, and it keeps going every single month. But now she went from $3,000 after the withdrawal. She's taking out $5,000 now, or maybe $6,000. What you want to do now? Take out $5,000. I said now I can pay all my bills off, have a little money, and I can still take a $1,000 plus and do what? Invest it in other things. I'm diversifying my portfolio. I'm now living like the wealthy. I've got the mindset of the wealthy. I got the information that I actually got from day 2 from going to the financial class. Then I got my credit score corrected and got done. So now the things I pay for, my insurance, my mortgage, my car note, or whatever I'm gonna be doing, I can get lower rates because I got a better credit score. So I don't have to pay all that money because I have the knowledge to understand how it works. So now I take that knowledge and now I take the tool, which is the money that I got from the Memphis showcase and also the interest I got from DSJ Exchange. Now I can get the tool to work better because I have the knowledge and the money. I'm now set. I don't have to financially ever work again. I want y'all to be able to do this for at least 2 years. Now, I'm not saying they're going to shut down in 2 years, but I'm just saying, do what you got to do in 2 years. You should have several thousand. You can get up to the point where you got $10,000 to $20,000 to $25,000 you can be taking out every month, and you still got tens of thousands of dollars actually doing working for you every single day. You keep doing this, you can get to the point in 12 months where you got basically over $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in your account, and you're taking out $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a time every month. That is actually how you play the game of being wealthy and wise. Wealthy without, as they said, as the Bible said, you know, I guess, I missed it at the top of my head. I think it's money without, what is it? Can anybody help me out with that? Because it just won't come to me for some strange reason. If you don't have the, basically, if you don't have the knowledge with money, a fool in this money is soon departed. It just won't come. So that means if you out there got a lot of money, if you win the lottery or somebody, you inherited a lot of money, that don't mean nothing. Most of these folks, even these loggone people that's actually playing professional sports, make millions of dollars every year, and then they say they mostly broke in 3 to 5 years. When I say broke, I mean living on the street. They were making millions of dollars a year, but they didn't have the knowledge on how money works. They're now living on the street. So don't say it can't happen to you because it's happened to people basically every day. We just don't want any one of our people to be one of those people. Okay, so this is what we are, getting ready to wrap up. Please make sure you follow the rules and guidelines. We're going to go over that several times over and over again. Remember, this is the key thing on your payment deal. You're going to pay it for 3 people. The people that's actually, the person that's actually bringing you in, recruiting you, they're going to actually give you the link to do what? Pay the Memphis showcase your $30. That's it. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. Anybody got any questions about that? Because I know I speak pretty fast, but I want to make sure we have that because this is a great plan. It took me a couple of days to take it. What Darren does is fantastic, but Darren does it from the mindset of most folks can think like him, and they can't. So I made it where it's a step in 10 days. If you follow the script, be patient, you should be able to walk up on 7,500 plus and never have to look back. And here's some questions some people asked earlier. Can I have more than one person in my household do it? Yes. Can I actually set that up for my parents or whomever else and actually use it on my same phone? Yes. But they have to have a different email address. I just checked on that because somebody asked me, and I set my mom up today. I set my mom's account up. My mom don't even know I got the account set up because I this is the way I do for her. So when I'm doing things like this, I'm making sure I put my mom in there so she can make money. So that's money that's coming to her every single month. Well, she can be able to do what she want with it. So I got her set up. I went on my phone, set it up. I got her email address because she's not a computer literate person. That's not her thing. So I take care of a lot of her stuff when it comes to her email. I set it up. You can do the same thing. If you want to do it for your parents or your children, but you got to be at least, if I was informed, 18 years old to be in the affiliate program. Why? Because they have rules with DSJ as well as a lot of other things. You have to be a certain age in order to actually have financial account. I don't think you can have more than one. I'm not sure of that, but as far as I know, Darrick Tucker can't have, okay, I got Darrick over here as one, and I got Darrick two as another, and I got Darrick. I don't think you can do that, but you can actually put in your wife, your husband, your children, your mom, your dad. If y'all stay in the same household, if y'all even live in another country, that part don't matter. You just saw how we set it up. You got to have your email address. You got to get the verification code. It's going to send it to your email address. And then they're going to ask you to put in your password. Boom, and you're done. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all I had. Stephanie, you've been with us for a while. Did I miss anything? I saw you got knocked off and then you got back in. Are you able to unmute your phone at this time, Queen? No, she's not. Okay, anybody got any questions? Clayton been with us for a while. Clayton is also in the affiliate program. Tarzan affiliate program. Oh, let me bring this up real quick. Let me show you the layout that we're putting together real quick. I want to make sure y'all see that because right now they don't have a platform. They have this where it's laid out. So I'm doing this right now for our team. I'm probably gonna put together one for Darren's complete team where they can actually have it, where they can actually send it out to one another and do this. So this is the overall team right now. I got Stephanie as one of my people, then my mom. I got an opening. I had somebody else there, but I was informed today that they're not going to be there now. So I got Stephanie got her 3 in already. I got 2 people already on my mom. Stephanie probably giving. She's got some more people that's on her team that they didn't even tell her that they were signing up. So once we get that information, we will be adding on our team like we got right now. So like when we go to Stephanie team, you'll see here at the top, we'll have that. Let me click on here. You have like Stephanie's name will be at the top. Your upline be whoever's above you, be the person that sponsors you. And then you'll have like your 3 people here at the top. So right now we got Gladys, David, and Sandy Woo. Okay. So we'll come down and say, okay, well, we're waiting on Gladys. When you get your 3, she'll let us know. We'll put those in. David, Scott, when he get here, and Sandy, and we'll move on. It's just that simple. Remember, people, we're only looking for you to bring in your 3 people in 24 hours, and then you're through with work, but then we want to help you start assisting your team so they can actually get it done. Any questions or concerns at this point? CW, did you understand what we're working on? CW been a member of us for quite a few years, so let me check with him. You good, CW? I couldn't hear what you said, Queen. Okay, I don't know what CW is talking. HL, you good?
I'm good. I'll get back with you.
Okay, CW, can you hear me, King?
Yeah, I agree, but I got a lot of noise back there.
Okay, no problem. All right, Gladys. Gladys been on our meeting as well as with Darren. Darren, again, his meeting is a little different than ours because Darren is a lot more advanced when it comes to doing this. But Darren has the mindset of people working on his deal, and I just know most of my people can't do, 10 days in 3 days. Can't get to 7,500 in 10 days. If you in 3 days, if you can, fantastic. I'm not knocking that. As Stephen said earlier, there's gonna be some people that gonna be able to bring in 4 or 5 people at a time. That's good. We're gonna have some people that can drop 3 people in 1 hour. That's good. I'm great for that. Matter of fact, the people you bring in may drop 3 people in an hour as well. That's good. Stay ahead of schedule. But this is the schedule we want, at least the minimum we want done. I had somebody ask me last night. He said, Tucker, what if I don't get it in 24 hours? There is no penalty, people. It's just what we projecting that you can get it done. So I was thinking we would like to get you in 10 days, 7,500 in the account. Anybody on our call tonight that don't want $7,500 in the account in 10 days? Anybody at all? With $7,500, do you well if we put this in your account in the next 10 days? From today?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to check because I didn't want nobody that was on here that was, y'all laying around here dead on the phone. So now for those people that got a whole lot of money, like some of these folks that got big money, that's fine. I understand $7,500 not big money for you, no. But the folks that can use the $7,500, I think that would be pretty good. Especially like I said, you are going to be sponsored coming in, and the people that everybody come in will be already sponsored. You're letting them folks know, look, I'm looking for 3 people that want to get the work done, want to work all of one day to actually make 7,500. I know that might be a stretch for them, but say, hey, we got a plan. We can show you step by step how it's done. We got companies that's going to be taking care of the money for it. You don't have to understand. You don't have to actually come out and learn how to do investments. They do all that work for you. You just have to actually put it into your account twice a day. Now, if you miss a day, that's money you're going to miss that day. Just like if you didn't go to work, you just don't get paid. So if you don't invest that money that they're giving you that code to put in for that day, then that's 2% that you didn't make that day. Now, it's not going to kill anybody, but we just want to make sure you understand every day, even Saturdays and Sundays, 7 days a week, 12 noon, 6 p.m., they put that information out there, with or without us. Okay? Clayton, any questions or concerns, King? He's been with us since we started this program, so he just came in today as one of our affiliates. Can you hear me, King?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Any questions or concerns?
No questions.
Okay. Clayton is, and he won't say it, but let me give him his flower. Clayton is working with us and bringing in people right now from overseas, the youth from high schools and colleges. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to work with the youth over here. Don't get it carried away. We're not one of those people that we just work with people in Africa and overseas. We don't do anything with the people here. That is not true. If you know me, you know that's not true. But we are going to be working there because we want to actually be able to reach out and talk and deal with people overseas, business owners and things of that nature. So we want to do what? Let's work with the youth because that's going to open up a lot of doors when they see that we're helping. I want to make sure we target around about 20,000 youths here in the next few months. If we can bring in, or at least by the end of the year, we can bring in 20,000 youth from overseas. That's going to open door for. Right now, he's actually talking to people already in Cameroon, in Kenya, and we also got somebody working with us in Costa Rica. So we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen, with or without you. Please, let's make sure we're always respectful. Everybody stay above board. If they're not on your team, don't take somebody that's not on your team and put them on there. We got 3 people. Work with your people. Bring in family members. I know, look, I got family too. I'm not saying everybody's in your family going to do what you want to do. I understand it as well. But at least talk to them. All they can do is yes or no. They said no, then say, okay, you did your part and ask it. But at least ask. If you don't ask, you never know. Now, if they need help, again, we're working as a team. So just say right now, Stephanie got 4 or 5 or 10 people coming in, and Glass said, oh, I'm one short. Glass can talk to Stephanie, say, Stephanie, I'm one short. I want to get mine in the 24 hours. Child, I just brought in Bob, Jim Jones, and he's going to actually be, I need to put him somewhere. I'll put him in yours. Boom. Not a problem. And just move on. Because we will have some extras. I know some people out here are going to be easily bringing in extras. So we got some extras. Let's get it done. Let's move it on. It is $10 a person. You're paying for 3 people. You're paying it for 3 people. And boom, you're in. And we just keep on going. Just ask people, look, you work with, you go to school with. Say, hey, can you, do you need, right now, I was on a call earlier with Darrick. And people said they were getting in just because of the credit report. Just one of the things now. They had a lot of people getting in just because the credit report was free, which run anywhere from $500 to $2,500 for get somebody to come in and do the credit repair for you. You can get it now for free. If that's what it takes to get people in, say, hey, well, you get in the program, not only do that, but they can actually help you with the funding. That's good enough. Find one of those things that they need help on and see if this is a good fit for them and if they're willing to pay it for 3 people. I got some people doing their family deals. Definitely got people coming in with their family, their husband and wife team and their children. Do that. I'm taking care of my family. So I'm bringing in some of my family members. Look, if you can pay it for some of your 3. Now, again, here's the trick part. So I'm bringing my mom in because some of you all want to do that. Now, my mom is not going to recruit anybody. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I got to actually bring in her 3. So when you do that, understand you need to help your mom, your dad, your grandparent, or your children, or whoever you're doing that may need assistance. If you know they're not good at recruiting, there may be somebody your age that may just they're not good at it. Okay, Bob, no problem. I'm gonna bring you in because you've been helping me all these years. You one of my people. I'm paying for it. Let's work together and see what we can do about getting you 3 people in. That's the part where we talk about doing the system. Any questions on that? I'm sorry. All minds are clear. We will be there. We don't have meetings every day like Darren do. He does meetings every day, at least 4 or 5 times a day. We're not doing that right now. So we will have our next meeting Saturday. Please put now, if you need help, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. If you need help, if you got a group of people you want to do, we can do a special meeting. We want to do that. That's fine. Got no problem with that. But you need to let me know in advance as soon as possible. But we will be back here at 12 noon Central Standard Time. We will be doing the same thing. We'll be getting in as fast as possible. Please, y'all, no one asked any questions tonight. If you have questions, please don't be embarrassed to ask. We want to make sure we can help you because this is a simple process, but we want to make sure you understand. Stay to the script. Follow the script. You can get this done. Silver, you got any questions, Queen? Before we shut it down? Can you hear me?
No. Yes, I hear you. No,
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. I'll call you immediately after I get off there if you don't mind.
All right.
All right. Everybody good? All minds are clear? CW, did you get with Stephanie? Or Stephanie, did you ever get in touch with CW? Y'all on the call. See, I love matching people together. CW, you get in touch with Stephanie? Can CW or Stephanie, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, but I just had an emergency call, so.
Did you
But
get
yes,
it?
I
Okay.
heard you.
Hopefully everything is okay. Did you get in touch with CW?
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Sorry to hear that, then. All
I
right.
haven't. I talked to CW the other day, but I'll follow up with.
Okay, good. I want to hey, if we look, this is a team, everybody. We're working as a team. Anybody need help, do not hesitate. For you all to have my phone number. Do not hesitate to contact me. I'll do everything I can to assist you. That's what we do. We want to lead by example. So everybody we bringing in here, we are working as a team. Y'all have a great night. May God continue to bless you. Please, if you haven't sign in before you get off. I'll be looking forward to seeing you all at 12 noon come Saturday. Please come in about 5 minutes early. We want to get in and get out. Please invite your guests because we want to make sure we explain it to them so they can, if we can get them signed up right here on the spot. And God continue to bless you all. Y'all have a good night. Please stay safe.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Gladys, as soon as you get your 3, contact me and let me know who those 3 are when you get them signed up, okay? So I can put them on your team.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Y'all have a good one. Good night. Mm-mm-mm.